Near Mint Condition, the home of collected editions.
And check out that eye. That's exactly what we want to see.
Woo, look at that panel, baby.
And that, as they say, is that. How's it going, all you Minties? Uncanny Omar here from Near Mint Condition, the home of collected editions. And join me today as I go over my top 10 essential reads, must-buys, books to check out that are coming out in June of 2025. So let's go ahead and get started. And welcome back, everybody. That's right, we're back to 10. There was 11, 13, sometimes 15. But today we're doing top 10. Gotta put limits on yourself, and we're gonna go with the 10 books that I think people should definitely check out. Whether you buy them, read them, rent them, library, Hoopla, whatever it is up to you. Again, this is just my list. I would love to know what your list is. Leave those comments down below, because we got a lot of good books coming out. Before going any further, please don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe, and ring that bell for notifications. We put out videos every day. Okay, let's go ahead and start the list. I'll put it in the chronological order of release date, but again, dates are subject to change, just in case. All right, let's start. June 4th, Cosmic Odyssey, the Deluxe Edition. This is a reprint. This is the 2025 printing, 208 pages, $39.99. And you have some giants here. Mike Mignola, Jim Starlin. And this is the story where Darkseid, it's a miniseries, and all of the issues are collected in here, but it is Darkseid setting aside his hatred for the DC heroes and having to look for help from his enemies, because only the heroes can save his realm. So something is going on in Apocalypse. I don't want to spoil it in case people haven't read it. I will be doing an overview of this. But yes, this features Batman and Superman, Orion, and all the new gods, and of course Darkseid, Green Lantern, and also some of the Teen Titans in here, and Martian Manhunter. So coming back to print in a deluxe format. And speaking of coming back to print in a deluxe format, is the Kronauts. Now, Kronauts, this is the library edition. Kronauts has previously been released by Dark Horse, Image, actually. Image is the company that originally had the rights to print this, but now Miller World has taken all his stuff over to Dark Horse Comics, so that's where we're getting this particular book reprinted. And this time around, it collects the first two volumes. So it's volume 1 and 2 of Kronauts. Now, Kronauts also had a one-shot. It was the Prom Night one-shot, and it does have the big game, which happens after volume 2. So those aren't collected yet, not in library edition. They're not in here. This particular collection, though, does contain the first, I guess, 2 story arcs. The first 6 issues and no, they were both 5 issues. But this one has 264 pages, $49.99. It is about 2 dudes that are time travelers and breaking all the rules. It's Corbin and Danny, and going across time in the past, the Civil War, dinosaurs, going around the world and breaking the rules because they're both scientists, right? Like, they're both supposed to be taking this seriously, but nah, let's just have some fun. Because well, something happens that does make them take this seriously, though. 264 pages, $49.99, and the artwork here by Sean Gordon Murphy is phenomenal. Eric Canete also helping out with this book, and of course written by Mark Miller. It's just a fun book. This was part of my hidden gem, so I really enjoyed it, and I recommend it for people that haven't read it. It's a book that definitely does not take itself too seriously. Next up on the list is the Red Lanterns, the New 52 Omnibus. So this is the era of the New 52, where you have Peter Milligan first, and then Charles Soule writing the stories with Ed Benes on artwork. Solid. It's all set in the Space Sector 666. I know. It's got the character of Atrocitus leading his Red Lantern Corps. And this is collecting issues 0 through 27, 29 through 40, Stormwatch number 9, Supergirl 31, Green Lantern, Red Lanterns 28. So that is the flip issue. And I'm sure it's just going to contain the Red Lantern story. Red Lantern Annual number 2, Red Lantern Annual number 1. Or I'm sorry, Green Lantern Annual 2, Red Lantern Annual 1, Red Lantern Futures and number 1. And this is a biggie. It's 1,456 pages, $125. So this is set in the... It's the beginning of the Jeff Johns New 52 era, before he left the book, and then Robert Venditti took over the book. But it does flow into that, and there's a couple of the crossovers that this does go into. But I'm glad that they're including Stormwatch 9 in here and Supergirl 31. So I have been looking forward to that for a long time. Oh yes, baby! Codename G.I. Joe Deluxe Edition Book 1. This is collecting Duke 1 through 5 and Cobra Commander 1 through 5. Then material from the Energon Universe 2024 special. It's 256 pages and retails for $49.99. This does have artwork by Tom Riley. And what's really cool is this is how they're deciding to kick off G.I. Joe. It's not an ongoing series like Void Rivals nor Transformers. It's 2 miniseries, and they could not be any more different. Like, Cobra Commander reads almost like a horror story. It's really freaking awesome. I'm so glad they're collecting them like this. Because the next collection, the Codename G.I. Joe Deluxe Edition Book 2, I believe that one is going to be released in October. That one collects Scarlet 1 through 5 and Destro 1 through 5. And again, that one's got stuff in there. No, actually, that's Kelly Thompson and Dan Waters working on those books. So I'm glad that they're not skipping anything. They're actually having both of the miniseries collected, and then hopefully we'll get into the ongoing series. Next up on the list is Fantastic Four Doom 2099. I have been wanting this book, and it's crazy because I never thought... Okay, so this is collecting Doom 2099 1 through 44, Fantastic Four 2099 1 through 8, Fantastic Four 413, material from from 2099 Unlimited 5 through 8, 2099 Special World of Doom number 1. This book is 1,448 pages, $150. I never thought they would do it all in one, including the Fantastic Four 2099 issues. That's freaking awesome. John Francis Moore, Pat Broderick, and of course Rick Leonardi working on this book. But this is all of Doom 2099, all of it collected in one place. So it's not just the stuff in here by, like, I thought they would separate it by like Warren Ellis or John Francis Moore. Nope, everything is together in here. So who is Doom 2099? He's a little bit different than Spidey 2099 or any of the X-Men 2099. And there's a little bit of a twist that happens in the first issue, but who are the Fantastic Four 2099? The Invisible Woman, the Human Torch, and the Thing, and Mr. Fantastic. Well, all of those answers are revealed in this Omni. And I know it says Fantastic Four because of the movie that's coming out, of course, but this is really the Doom book. This is the one. Oh, man. It's so awesome. I mean, they're... I almost spoiled something. I'll say that in here, you're going to see cameos of other Fantastic Four characters. And maybe their own little twist on Fantastic Four characters. Metalherland, Old Dreams, Young Visions. This was originally a Kickstarter from Humanoids. And in the tradition of the Metalherland, which of course here it's heavy metal, right? Like eventually we got like a heavy metal magazine with like an anthology. But this is 50 years after the debut of Metalherland in... Man, I'm having a hard time with that word. Herland. There's a freaking shooter. Why can't I not say it? In France, they're coming back with this anthology series. This is the stuff that, you know, as a kid, a lot of us grew up with, and now it's coming back out. It's got a lot of work in here from people you probably are familiar with, like James Stokoe and Matt Fraction, Brian Michael Bendis, just to name a few. But again, it's in that tradition of anthology series. But this particular paper, this is the paperback, 272 pages, is $29.99. The Kickstarter, I do believe, was a hardcover, if I'm not mistaken. Regardless, it is coming out, and I'm so excited for it because I have been waiting a long time since I heard about this project. and it's an original graphic anthology. Oh, I can't wait to have this. I love anthologies, so this I've been saving a spot for this one. Marvel 2-in-1 Omnibus Volume 1. It is a long time coming. A long time coming, right? Collecting the Marvel feature 11 through 12, Marvel 2-in-1 1 through 20, and 22 through 36. Annual number 1, Marvel Team Up 47, Fantastic Four Annual 11. The way that I described this to my buddy Tina is, at one time, Marvel really tried to cash in on their characters that were super popular. Spider-Man with the Marvel Team Up, and then Marvel 2-in-1 with the Thing. So the Thing was the character that primarily was focused in this very Omni, right? Like, it's him and guest starring other people, and pretty much propelling some characters too. There were some story arcs in here, and then there's standalone issues. If you're wondering, wait a second, what about issue 21? Why is that missing? That is the Doc Savage issue, so that's why it's not included in here. I don't know if it was included. I'm pretty sure it was, though, that it was included in the Marvel Masterworks format. But this particular book has everything else, and it is 888 pages and $100. Both covers available the same day. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, Volume 1, Return to New York. Now, there is a trade paperback edition, which is $19.99. It has 176 pages. And then there is the library edition. Library edition and the trade paperback have the exact same issues collected in there. Issues 1 through 6 of the series. The hardcover library edition is $49.99. And it's 200 pages, so it has extra material that is not collected in the trade paperback. It's got extra back matter. It's got the process pages, the ink pages, so it's got like original artwork and the series outline. So this is still in the continuity of the IDW Ninja Turtles. It's not a fresh start. It's not a reboot. I mean, it's a easy to jumping on point, of course, but it's not like a fresh reboot. It's not like the universe collided and starts over. Nothing crazy like that. It is just a continuation, but we do have like a new status quo. The Turtles have been separated. Something is going on. And I love the way that this is written, because the first 4 issues, actually it was the first 5 issues, and then issue 6 kind of brings everybody together, are drawn by different artists. So this is all written by Jason Aaron, but you have Rafael Albuquerque, Cliff Chang, Joel Jones, Chris Burnham, Derek Robertson, and then eventually Juan Ferreira that come in and draw these issues. So focusing on the different characters and what happened to them, and then of course leading up to perhaps all of the brothers getting back together. Are we going to see any of the other characters that were in the IDW series that preceded this? Maybe. I did get to interview Jason Aaron. He was like, yeah, but right now we're kind of doing our own thing. And I get it. I get it completely. You're taking over this book, so it's got to be your own thing. Darkwing Duck Omnibus Volume 1. As soon as this was announced by Dynamite, I got to interview a lot of the people that actually worked on this originally. And of course, Tat Stones. Oh my gosh. I was excited. Like, this is the stuff that gets me excited. It's a lot of uncollected material, and it was a Kickstarter. There was 3 books, I believe, but this is volume 1 that's coming out to retailers. It is a hardcover for $69.99, and it is a treasury of the terror that flaps in the night. So during the 1991 broadcasts of the Darkwing Duck, there was the Disney Afternoon comics. So this does collect the 4-issue miniseries of Darkwing Duck that came out in 1991, and it also collects the first 10 issues of the Disney Afternoon magazine in 1994. So 30 years later, it is now coming out in a hardcover format, and it has all the complete color gallery from the original publication. So I'm very excited about this one. I cannot wait. Hopefully I'll be able to do an overview of it. This is The Darkly Dawns the Duck, is what volume 1 is called, and it is a hardcover. And the last book, well, actually it's a set of books, so I kind of cheated, but it doesn't matter. The Osama Tassuka Collector's Edition box set from Ablaze for $53. Oh my gosh. in case you missed out on any of the books they've been putting out at a Blaze. You know, it used to be that Dark Horse had some of the Tassuka stuff, and then it was Vertical. Vertical had a big, like, licensing contract with the Tassuka estate, and I don't know what happened. I mean, after Buddha, after Blackjack, after all these other books that were coming out, they kind of just stopped. And then it went to crowdfunding, and it just kind of fell apart. But now it makes me happy that we're finally getting some stuff that has never been published. But in here, you're going to find 100 Tales, Ichirui Hanri, and that's the story of Ichirui Hanri, who is an accountant servicing his master. Then you have the Shakespeare Manga Theater. It's Osama Tassuka's background in love of theater and borrowing elements from, of course, William Shakespeare. But it also features stories from Astro Boy and Vampire and the Rainbow Parakeet in there. And then the Tomorrow Birds is also collected in here. And the last book is the Neo Faust. And all of these 4 books are now collected in this box set for $53 and coming out the last week of June. So it's definitely a place you can go and catch up in case you missed any of the Tassuka releases or didn't even know about them. Now, if you're interested in purchasing any of these books when they come out, check out our sponsors.
If you're in Europe and you're interested in buying these books, definitely check out Walt's Comic Shop in Berlin, Germany. They have the cheapest pre-order prices, flat shipping rate of €12 for all EU countries, emails answered within 24 hours, waltzcomicshop.com, and you can use the code nearmintcondition at checkout and get free shipping for all EU countries with your first order over €40. That's Walt's Comic Shop, your reliable source for omnis and premium collected editions in Europe. Ding!
CheapGraphicNovels.com, your online home for graphic novels and collected editions up to 50% off cover price. They have excellent shipping and prompt and helpful service. Check out their bargain deals for up to 90% off cover price. And don't forget, the CGN also takes pre-orders. That way you don't miss out on the hottest releases. And they are currently running a special promotion for you Minties. If you're a first-time customer, after receiving your order confirmation email, reply back to that email and let them know Near Mint Condition sent you their way. They will then apply a free shipping promotional credit to your next order in the US. Cheap Graphic Novels, your source for the hottest books with the kind of deep discount, quality shipping, and customer service that will keep you coming back for more. And those were my top 10 suggested reads or must-buys for the month of June of 2025. Let me know in the comments down below what you think the top 10 books should be. Top 5, what's the one book you're getting? Or like, oh man, this is a light month for me, I'm not getting anything. Let me know in those comments down below. Smash that like button on the way out. Everyone, stay healthy and safe out there. Much love.